Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be starting in about 5 minutes, and I truly am sorry for the delay in start. Please forgive me. All right, so what? Yeah, but we're way past starting time. So we're going to be starting in about 5 minutes. So get all you need to get if you need to run to the restroom, please. So we're going to be starting in 5 minutes. Thank you.
You're not hearing me? Okay, good. Good morning, ladies. Nice. You may be seated. Okay, so I want to acknowledge everyone here this morning. We have some specially invited guests who are a bit late, but they're on their way. So bear with them. But I want to acknowledge all the nominees here this morning, members of staff, to those watching online. Good morning again, and welcome to the MOFPS Service Excellence Awards. And let me just take the time out to really compliment how beautiful you guys look this morning. I'm loving the different colors. I'm seeing red, I'm seeing brown. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Yes. So, the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is celebrating Customer Service Week, which runs from October 7 to October 11. And during the week's observance, the ministry hosted the second staging of the MOFPS at Your Service Expo yesterday, Wednesday, October 9, at the AC Hotel in Kingston. And this event was open to the public. And can I tell you, it was so exciting. And it was just filled with efficient service delivery from the over 20 booths that were there yesterday. Were you guys there? Yes? Okay, it was really amazing and it was successful. So I'm Suzelle Ray, Acting Public Relations Manager here at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, and I will be your moderator for this morning. But before we get into all the fun and excitement that we have planned for you this afternoon, I'm going to invite Miss Leonie White, Executive Assistant at the MOFPS, to offer a word of prayer.
Good morning, everyone. Let us pray. Father, we thank you for everything that you have planned and predestined to ordain and happen this morning in the name of Jesus. Father, we just lift everything to you, the persons that put everything together. Lord, the awardees in the name of Jesus. God, every single team. Lord, we just commit them in your hands. Do what you want to do today in the name of Jesus. We bless these proceedings in Jesus' name. And everybody saying, amen.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Sister White. Okay, so we're going to have a little activity now, and I want your full participation. We're going to participate? Yes? Okay. So when you came in this morning, you would have gotten a little piece of paper with the name of an animal on it. Let me see you wave it if you got your piece of paper. All right. So this is where things get really interesting. So I want you to make the sound of the animal that is on the paper and find other persons who are making the same sound, and you can form a little group. Remember, you commit to participating, you know. So you're going to make the sound of the animal that is on the paper. All right, so Some of you would have gotten cat, dog, goat, cow, donkey, all those animals. So you're going to be making the sound and you'll be listening. So you're going to be listening for other persons who are making the same sound like you. And you just form a little group. You ready? All right, let's go. Okay, I'm not hearing the sounds. All right, I'm hearing some cats. Okay. So you should be standing, and going around and making the sound so you can know who is making the same sound as you. All right. I'm hearing the cats. Okay. Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm hearing more cats than the other animals, though. Okay. All right, I'm hearing the dogs now. Okay, yes. All right. Okay, so we found our groups now. All right, so let me hear all the cats. Okay, the cats are in the house. The dogs? Dogs out? All right, I hear some Rottweiler and Pitbull. Okay. All right, the goats. Oh, no, man. Where the goats up there? Let me hear the goats again. Okay, we have the goats. And the cows? The cow? Oh, yes. And the donkeys? All right. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. Thank you so much for participating. You may be seated. That was fun, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. So excellent customer service. Okay. So excellent customer service is the #1 job in any company. It is the personality of the company and the reason customers come back. Without customers, there is no company. And that's a quote from Connie Elder. So Customer Service Week is an international celebration of the importance of customer service and of the people who serve and support customers daily. Not true? In 2022, the government of Jamaica launched the Service Excellence Policy to improve service delivery within the public sector and ensure customer satisfaction. The policy also outlines important values and minimum requirements for all government organizations, and it also explains how service excellence will be institutionalized across all ministries, departments, and agencies. So it's with this in mind that we host the MOFPS Service Excellence Awards, which is geared at acknowledging and awarding you. That's right, you staff who provide exceptional customer service at the ministry. And you would have remembered that last year, we would have launched our Driven by Service Excellence campaign. And customer service focus is one of those primary tenets of our Driven by Service Excellence strategic direction for the next 5 years. And so this afternoon, our awardees will be individuals who successfully completed training, is a service excellence champion or leader, is a recipient of the Financial Secretary's Award for Customer Satisfaction, and also the winner of the Minister's Award for Service Delivery. Aren't you guys excited to see who will be awarded? I don't know about you, but I'm just so thrilled to see who will be awarded, both in the individual categories and the divisional categories as well. So at this time, coming to bring greetings is Shanice Morris, and she is the Acting Director, Customer Service Branch here at the Ministry. Please make her welcome.
Good morning, guys. You all are looking so lovely. The view is really good from up here. It is a privilege to be here today at the 4th annual staging of the Service Excellence Award ceremony. Welcome. Where we celebrate not only exceptional service, but service and our commitment to enhancing the customer's experience across our organization. We recognize that excellence in service is the foundation for trust and satisfaction for those we serve. It is about ensuring that every interaction is smooth, timely, and positive. This is why we continue to invest in our people, empowering them with the skills and tools they need to deliver the highest standard of service. I'm especially proud to acknowledge the staff who have successfully completed our Customer Service Level 2 and Supervisor Management Training Program. Your dedication to growth and improvement is what enables us to continually raise the bar. You are not only enhancing your own skills, but also strengthening the entire team's ability to exceed expectations of our customers. Today, we honor your commitment to service excellence, which has a real and lasting impact on the lives of those who rely on the services we provide. Thank you for your hard work and your dedication. I am proud to say that I am a staff or a member of a team at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. When people ask me where I work, most of my friends, the usual feedback, if not most of the time, is that they didn't know that the ministry had a customer service branch. And it's important for me to be an advocate, to be the change that I want to see, not only for government, but the entire country, so that we can improve our standards and be a center of excellence, really and truly. Congratulations to our awardees and those who have completed their training. Let's continue to build a culture where outstanding service is the standard. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Shanice. And I definitely agree with Shanice. I'm very proud to tell people that, look, I work at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. You're not proud to? Yes. Give yourselves a round of applause. So I thank you for reminding us that it's important to, champion service excellence in whatever we do in our individual capacities. It's always good to ensure that we're giving of ourselves and going above and beyond in service to our fellow Jamaicans. So at this time, coming now is Mr. O'Neill Thomas, Director, Human Resource Development at the Ministry, who will also bring greetings. Please make him welcome.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Service Excellence Awards. Today, we join the HRM&D branch, joins with the organizers of this event in celebrating all of you here who are awardees. We want to acknowledge each of you for your hard work and, of course, your dedication. Every role, whether you are in leadership or on the front lines, plays a crucial part, don't you think? It plays a crucial part in achieving our mission as a ministry and actually in transitioning into what we call the Center of Excellence. But it also plays a role, each of you play a role in empowering the other, because we are our brother's keeper. And I want us to understand that when we talk about empowerment through service, empowerment is a mindset, yes? And each of us contribute to creating this environment where everyone can thrive. Each act of service, and I want you to remember this, each act of service no matter how small, helps us to build the kind of environment, helps us to build a space, helps us to build a stronger, more collaborative workplace. As we celebrate, I want to encourage each of you to reflect on how you can continue the process of empowering each other, of in your daily interactions, bringing more life, more verve, and even more purpose to each daily task that we do. Let us continue to foster the culture where service and support are at the forefront of all that we do. And I remind us of that passage in Colossians chapter 3, verse 24, that we do it not just to please men, but to please God. I want you to know also that you can count on your HR as we change the way we do business to be there with you every step of the way. Thank you again, and I hope that all of you who are going to be recipients of awards and so on, not just celebrate receiving something, but I want you to use this as a defining moment where you say the best is yet to come and spur on others so that next year we will have space enough. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. So like Mr. Thomas said, empowerment is a mindset. It is. So no matter if you have a position, it's small, you don't think what you're doing is impactful, what you're doing makes a difference. And it's always good to do your best, give off yourself. And stewardship is just very important. And it's a very important aspect of customer service. So thank you so much for reminding us of that, Mr. Thomas. So we're going to have some music now, something to, jazz up the environment a little bit. So coming now to give us some rich music is saxophonist Daniel Jackson. Yes, make him welcome. Wow, that was so amazing. One more time. Oh, wow. You know, I always wanted to learn how to play an instrument, but, you know, it's probably too late for me now. But I tried the flute back in primary school when I had to go to music class. You remember those days? It never worked out, but I'm glad for, you know, the professionals like Daniel who can allow us to enjoy some good music. All right, so now I want to hear from you. So we're going to do a little activity. So I want you or anyone can just come up and just share what customer service means to you. And in your story, I want you to tell me how, you know, you demonstrated service excellence in your function. So don't be shy. Don't come all at once. Don't come all at once. So just come and just share what service excellence means to you. Anyone? I know we have a lot of members from the customer service team. They should be running up here right now. Yes, okay, so we have someone coming. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. I was forced, so I'm here under duress. All right, for us at the PXBC division, service means meeting all expectations. It means going above and beyond to ensure that our targets are met. One, to ensure that whatever standards that we set within PXBC are pretty much embodied by the team. We execute service delivery on a daily basis. The PXBC division is pretty much the government's policy arm when it comes to various initiatives. In terms of my specific team, where we are responsible for setting policies in relation to public procurement for the government of Jamaica, we are the face of public procurement, and we provide services in relation to public procurement to all stakeholders, public and private. And for us, that means ensuring that the standards that are set are portrayed by the team. It ensures that whatever our objectives are, those are pretty much rolled out by the team. And it means just ensuring that our teams within office meet whatever the demands are for our customers. And as I said before, this is something that we execute on a daily basis. So that's what service means for us.
Hello again. So I know you asked about customer service, but I'm going to switch it to service excellence because that's what we really want, right? So service excellence means to me is making a promise and not just keeping it, but exceeding the expectations of our customers. It's about keeping in mind the customer's experience, their journey, when we think about mapping for all of our services that we provide to them. It's about making sure that there is always somebody available to answer the calls or to reply to their emails, to provide any kind of help or support when they reach out to us. The customer service branch in providing service excellence means that we provide support to all of our core arms of the ministry. It means that there is always an agent from my team ready and available to assist, not just with calls, emails, in person. There are times when all of our teams are outside in the lobby assisting the pensions teams that are sitting in our lobby, the scholarship team sometimes, even the counseling team. We've provided support whenever asked, and we always put the customer's experience first. So that is what it means to us.
Good morning again, everyone. So you said service excellence. So it's really going beyond and above, and not just for internal customers, but external customers, because those that we work with, they are actually persons that we should extend these attributes to, all right? And so because say for example, you're at a department, right? And you get another call for some other department. It's not for you to throw it off and say, listen, I don't work in that department, and so let me find somebody and whatever. You can say, can I take a number? I will get back to you. Find out what it is, and then you can get back to the customer, so and so. So it's really just giving excellence right across the board for me.
Good morning, everyone. I'm usually short on the lectern, so thank you. For the information management branch, excellence, service excellence means going beyond, above and beyond, and ensuring that information is accessible at all times in all modes and forms. We provide service both to our internal customers and external customers. And we ensure that all information we provide allows for sound decision-making, both for the government and for other entities. So that's what excellence or service excellence means to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies, for that and for sharing your experience. Okay, anyone else would like to come? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Service excellence, what does this mean? So I hear everybody embodied what it is going above and beyond the call of duty. But I want to take it a little bit further. We need to be a team that say what we do and do what we say. It is not enough for us to be polite. It is not enough for us to say good morning and thank you. It has to be where we hold each other accountable. It has to come from a place where you say it takes 2 weeks, it takes less than 2 weeks. It has to come from a place where when we say we are meeting and exceeding our customers' expectation, when they hold us to that, we can actually stand up to say, yes, we did go above and beyond. Above and beyond for me is not just if the person comes, yes, you meet them in the lobby, but what is the story that you are giving them? Are we telling them to wait until next week when you did promise that it would have been delivered today? So I ask you to take from this, say what you do and do what you say. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Nicola will also be coming now to share her customer service experience. And I also want a male to come as well. Why am I just hearing from the females? Hey, don't let me start calling names, you know. Okay, Nicola is coming now. Share what customer service means to you. Okay, Nicola is coming now. Okay, yes.
Good morning, everyone. And how are you doing this morning? Well. I will ditto everything. Everything. Because customer service is not just service delivery. It also, I am from the counseling unit, from the SHRM division, where we offer counseling to every public sector workers in ministries, departments, agencies, and entities. And not only we offer that customer service, but also for external customer. For example, this week there was a young lady in the lobby and she was crying her eyes out. She came to the scholarship unit. She was a university student and she had exam the following day, but she did not pay her exam because she received the Barrowin scholarship. And trust me, when I saw her, her eyes were so red and she was crying, and it's not my unit, but it's my division. So I went over and I asked her her name and everything, and she was explaining to me, I have exam and what am I going to do? My parents don't have any money. And she was just crying. I said, okay, first you need to calm down because I do not want your blood pressure to go up. And she replied to me and said, oh my God, my blood pressure is already up. I said, okay, let's relax. We are going to take it one step at a time. And then when I looked, I asked her name and where she was from and everything. You know what I have done? I went on my phone and I called about 5 different persons from the Ministry of Health. And eventually I got through to one individual, and that person was able to take her name and also for her to send information to them and for them to say, okay, I am going to do a commitment letter, because that individual, I have to explain everything. Okay, what you need to do is to just do a commitment letter and send to the university, because Ministry of Finance is not responsible for the student. So I have to explain everything to Ministry of Health, who I thought would have that information already. But thankful, I was able to assist the young lady, and she left the ministry with a bright smile on her face. So not only working in the counseling department and doing everything about SHRM, but also to extend our service to all persons out there, whether it is the pensions division, whether it is PXPC or PED, but as an employee at the Ministry of Finance, I just encourage everyone to know about the different services that we offer by all divisions. So if we booked up someone at the lobby, then we can offer assistance to them. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much for sharing that story with us, Nicola. She went above and beyond, not true? Because, she said it wasn't her unit, but she saw the young lady obviously in distress, and she decided to assist her. So this is what we need to practice here at the ministry and in our daily activities when we serve those around us. So before I move on, does anyone else want to come? Probably a male, perhaps? Okay, nice. Okay. You saved the day.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Devon Goodrich from the Pensions Administration Branch. I've been sitting there and I've been listening to all that has been said, and I will not repeat what has been said. Something came to mind when I was sitting there, and I'm just going to borrow from Martin Luther King, what he once said. You see, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're a director, a records officer, you should all do your job well. So he said, if it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, you know it, right? So if it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, sweep the streets so well as Beethoven composed the music, as Sidney Poitier sung in her songs. And let me tell you this, sweep the streets so well that the dead, the living, and even the undead cannot do a better job than you. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if someday we leave this wonderful earth, someday all the heaven and host should look down and say, there lived a great street sweeper. Thank you.
That's right. Very short and potent message right there. Be the best street sweeper you can be. All right, so at this time, we're going to take another performance. And this is the next performer is the winner of the 2024 JCDC Festival Song Competition. Her name is Camelia Isaacs. Okay, is she here? Okay, all right. Make her welcome as she comes. Okay.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's really great to be here, and it's really great to see your lovely faces. I am Camila Candy Isaacs, your VIP, visually impaired professional. And as I said before, it's really my pleasure to be here. Who can tell me the title for the festival song, winning festival song? Don't use Google, no? You just Google it. One Jamaica is the name. Thank you so much. So we're here as One Jamaica, One Ministry of Finance. Is that it? Yes? Yeah. One Ministry of Finance, never two. Never two. One Jamaica, never two. All right, let's go. Are we ready? All right. Volume, please. We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. One Jamaica, one more year. God's mercy's near is like a breath of fresh air. So let's send up some praise and thanksgiving in the atmosphere. Are you ready? We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. You know why? We never give up on God, cause Him not give up on we. Out of many, we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one Jamaica. The sweet Jamaica where we born and grow, attracting tourists all over globe. We never grow dim, we will always shine, displaying pure love from the true divine. Yes, we have problems we can solve as we keep looking to the Lord above. One Jamaica, one blessed island, protected by Jehovah's mighty hand. So make we run with the negative, and then we run with the positive. Sing praises to Jah each day, whose mercies extend our way. This how we good place of birth. We're like a paradise here on earth. One love. What if you feel like clapping? You can't clap, you know. We've come a long way, a mighty long way. Standing in a strong way. God, we never give up on God, cause Him not give up on we. Out of many, we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one Jamaica. Jamaica moving to the top now, and we're never gonna stop now. We're determined on the track and field, with the golden trend that's signed and sealed. Sweet reggae music is the vibe for real. expressing true Jamaican music. Meal, 'cause we are one Jamaica, one blessed country. Our hearts salute, triumphant, proud and free. Some make we run with the negative, and then we run with the positive. Sing praises to Jah each day, whose mercies extend our way. This is our good place of birth. We're like a paradise here on earth. One love, one day. We've come a very, 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 very long way. Standing in the chang weka. We never give up on God, cause Him not give up on we. Out of many we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one Jamaica. We've come a mighty, 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 mighty long way. Standing in the very, 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 very chang weka. We never give up on God, cause Him not give up on we. Out of many we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one Jamaica. Some make we run with the negative, and then we run with the positive. Sing praises to Jah each day, whose mercies extend our way. This is a good place of birth. We're like a paradise here on earth. One love, one day. Hey, one love, one day. Hey, one love, one day. Hey, one love, one day. One love, one day. One Jamaica, one Ministry of Finance, never two. God bless you all.
One more time for Miss Camelia Isaacs. That was so lovely. I could listen to her sing all day. Oh my, wow, lovely voice. Thank you so much, Miss Camelia Isaacs, and she is the 2024 winner of the JCDC Festival Song Competition. So coming now to speak to us at this time is Richard Rowe, Deputy Chairman of the Jamaica Civil Service Association, who will bring greetings at this time. Please make him welcome.
Wow. Good morning. Lord, we sound good, sir. Folks, I am elated to be here. And I noticed I went on immediately after I come through the door. I'm really just catch my breath. But, you know, it's really just a joy to be here, Madam MC. All those who are responsible for putting this very, very, very important award together. I am elated. When I walk in, I say, Lord, how are me there? Uno look good. Excellent. Put your hands together, man. Real nice. My pleasure. Folks, I must tell you, happy World you may talk all kind of things now. Happy Customer Service Week, everybody. I hope we are enjoying the week, but I know you are enjoying because you're here and you're enjoying some nice entertainment, some food, and in a little while, some awards, right? Yes. So, National Customer Service Week began on Sunday with a church service, and this was at the Webster Memorial United Church. And folks, believe you me, what a word it was from Reverend Carlisle. We announced the winners of the Jamaica Customer Service Poetry Competition on Monday. This is in collaboration with the JCDC
And that too was quite a success. We're talking about youngsters from the primary prep school level, and then another set from the secondary high school level, and then on to tertiary. All these persons participating fully around the topic of service excellence, taking Jamaica above and beyond. And believe you me, when I listened to the 9-year-old winner, that poem that she did, I was totally marveled. A 9-year-old. And of course, we continued the week with our conference, the 2 days of conference. Let me see by show of hands those who logged in for the conference. See ya? A very few hands, may I see, you know. But we had 2 fantastic days of conference. And with our international and local speakers, it was really great. And guess who closed the conference? Miss Pearlie grandson. You don't miss it. Make sure you don't miss it next year. Make sure. And this morning, I was on Smile Jamaica. Anybody see me on Smile Jamaica this morning? Oh, wait, I say, you see me? I hope me did all right for the camera, all right? And folks, I left there, dropped by my office quickly, and then I was ushered down to the Hanover Street, Mary Atkins shelter, where they are celebrating World Homeless Day. And guess what? We were able to unveil to them, to that home, a big flat screen television. Yes? With the mayor and the minister and everybody, opposition and everybody. So we had a fantastic time just now, and here I am, right here, celebrating with all of you. We are shifting the narrative, folks, from what is wrong and focusing more on what is strong in Jamaica. Because as I travel the length and breadth of this country, I know there are individuals who give very solid customer service delivery. And the truth be told, it is not being bigged up enough. We tend, folks, to talk more about the bad customer service experiences that we've had. And so the more we elaborate on that, the more we see it, the more we seem to be looking for it. And so we are encouraging you this year to shift that narrative and to begin focusing now on those good pockets of customer service that we see and big them up and big up those service providers. Because it is important, folks, that we switch from what's bad or wrong to what's good in this society. So we're not saying that we shouldn't fix what's bad, or what's wrong. That's not what we're saying. But while you're focusing on that, let's amplify the good customer service that we're seeing. So here we are, honoring and celebrating those who have made extraordinary efforts in making sure that customers are satisfied, that our internal customers are served and are served well. And so we have been creating memorable experiences for those customers, both internally and externally. And for most of us, we go above and beyond, don't it? Because that's what we're rewarding. We are rewarding those who have gone above and beyond. And so, I am one of those persons who believe that even in the most trying times, we can change things for the better for those who come in contact with us. So this is what I'm saying, folks. We need to change the disposition of someone from angry to satisfaction, from sad to joy, and from good to great. Can we do that? Well, we've been doing it. See there? There's evidence now that this has been done. And so I challenge the leadership of your department to do three things. One, to continuously lead by example. Hello? You didn't hear me? Continuously lead by example. And be active listeners. Active listeners. Me never said just listening. No. Active listeners. The second thing that I want you to remember is that we need to unite everyone around the common goals. And then thirdly, I'd love for us to be realistic, but also be very practical, always. And to the awardees, I want to say congratulations. But not just that. I want to say thank you for going above and beyond. And certainly, I want to thank the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service for your focus on service excellence. Because if each of us do what you're doing, and I thank you so very much for being the trendsetter, but if each of us do what you're doing, and this is replicated across the length and breadth of this nation, in a little while, we'll be wondering where the poor customer service is, because we'll be just seeing great customer service. I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share with you this morning, and I want to wish you all the best as you continue to celebrate our stalwarts in service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rowe, for sharing those important nuggets with us. So Mr. Rowe mentioned three important things for us to remember. So continue to lead by example, be active listeners, and to unite towards a common goal. So thank you again, Mr. Rowe. So at this time, coming to deliver the keynote address is Ms. Tamar Nelson, JP, Chief Technical Director of Jamaica Productivity Center. Ms. Tamar Nelson is, as mentioned, the Chief Technical Director of the Jamaica Productivity Center, a department of the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. She holds an MSc in Industrial and Systems Engineering from the Rochester Institute in New York, where she completed a thesis focused on using simulation to improve diagnostic imaging processes in healthcare. Additionally, she earned a BSc in Industrial Engineering from the University of the West Indies, Trinidad, and is a certified Lean Six Sigma Sensei, a professional engineer, and ISO certified senior lead auditor, as well as a certified energy manager. With over 20 years of experience as a business process and improvement consultant, Mrs. Nelson has successfully developed and delivered numerous productivity enhancement interventions and training programs based on Lean and Six Sigma principles, both locally and internationally. Her extensive background includes significant experience in the bauxite sector, covering areas such as logistics, engineering, business process analysis, inventory control, strategic planning, and warehouse management. Furthermore, she has undergone specialized training through a 2-month program on practical corporate management for productivity improvement hosted by the Japan International Cooperation Agency. So let us welcome at this time Ms. Tamar Nelson, JP, Chief Technical Director of Jamaica Productivity Center.
All right. Good. Still morning, right? Good morning, everyone. All right. after those performances by Miss Isaacs and Mr. Jackson, that they have given us excellent examples of how service excellence should be. They delivered it with such passion and such energy. It was just phenomenal. So thank you for that. And it's a pleasure for me to be here this morning looking at you, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests and awardees, faces of change and champions of service here with us today. And I want to first thank the organizers for this event, to congratulate them on organizing an event like this that reinforces and rewards what we want to see more of in Jamaica. So please give them a round of applause. So I think I'm in a room here full of rock stars and persons, yes, man, and persons who see the need and are willing to make the change. But how do we ignite persons right across the entire government service? How do we ignite and share this right outside of these walls? Because how can we continue on this journey of service excellence? Now, if I were to ask you in this room, where on your service excellence journey you think you are right now today, what percentage you would give me? You can shout it out. 45? 95? All right. Any other number? 70? 70? I have 70, I have 95. Any other number? 85, 80, right? So we have 70, the lowest being 70 and the highest being 95. Would you care to share why you said 70 quickly? Come again? A lot of room for improvement. And you, sir? Yes. There is still a gap. So for both, you can agree that there is a gap. There is room left for improvement. And you know where the biggest room in this world is? The room for improvement. So, right? So there's always something that we need to do. And we are on this journey together. And it was mentioned a lot earlier. But when you think of journey, you often think of miles, don't it? But what if I were to tell you that there's even power in the inches, the little tiny movements, and that those inches are all around us, and that we just need to look for them, those tiny improvements that we can make, those inches. So sometimes we tend to think about the big things, but sometimes we can look at the little small things that we can do, right? So now imagine with me a civil servant, and her name is Grace. And Grace is overwhelmed in her office, and she's tearing out her hair because the papers piled is high, customer complaints on the rise. She's frustrated, her blood pressure high, right? She's faced with outdated processes, and the complaints are coming in the droves. I see some smiles and some chuckles. It's relatable, right? It is relatable. But what she did, she made a decision. She made a choice. Right? She can either stay with it or she make a change. So what she did was embraced that process improvement, and she chose to level up. Find our sweet spot between serving efficiently and embracing innovation. And in just 6 months, her department's customer service rates soared to 30%. Right? In 6 months. Right? So this is a hypothetical example, but it also can be your real example as well. And I'll share with you some ways in which this can be done. But again, let me ask now, a show of hands of those who have been a part of some sort of improvement initiative in the last 5 years. All right, good. Those of you in the last year who have participated in some improvement initiative. All right. A little less. And in the last 6 months, and even less. All right. But what if we had more hands? Right? And what if those numbers increase over the time? As you know, what if more persons are not only involved in those improvement initiatives, but are making those inches, those movements towards a journey which we want to get to? Can you imagine the impact that would make, the shift that would have? So the story about grace is not about perfection. It's about making the moments count. It's about finding those small improvements, collecting the inches that can lead us to monumental gains as it relates to productivity. And notice, I said journey, not destination. So oftentimes when we do these improvement projects, it's a project, it have a start and an end. But the thing about service excellence and productivity, which are inextricably linked, it's a journey. So it's something that we have to continually do. And there's a report from McKinsey that said that the public sector organizations work best when they design from a perspective of the people they serve, use data well, and adapt quickly to capture the benefits. So it's not only good to collect the data and say, yes, I have a problem. I see the problem there, you look at the problem. It's still there. It's still a problem. And probably it turning into a bigger problem the longer you stay to deal with it. So there's an importance to quickly capture the productivity gains when we have found those problems. So it comes back to change, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to ask ourselves the hard yet fundamental questions. How do we change our culture? Is there a case for change? What is the biggest need? Am I willing, as a leader or in my own sphere, am I willing to accept this as the status quo? Or am I willing to sit down and continue to hear, I saw it stay? Or I can't bother. How much time you hear that? How much time? Whole heap of time. Not true. Too often. I can't bother. Them lucky. Right? So all improvement requires change, but not all change requires change results in an improvement. But the thing is, if we stay the same, you're going to end up worse. So staying the same is not an option. Right? And we don't want to hold on to what the status quo is. And I often tell the clients that we work with that if we are doing the same thing that we're doing last year, we're behind the ball. You understand? At the rate at which the environment is changing now. What worked last year might not be working right now. In fact, last week. So if we're doing the same thing that we were doing when we just joined the organization 5, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or more, and we brag about that and hold on to that, something wrong. And we're not heading to the place where we want to head, which is service excellence. So change requires us being more than just spectators. We have to have some skin in the game, as it were. Right? Especially as leaders. And I'm talking to leaders here. And one thing we want to do is to start a kind of fire. Because in this room you have what? About 80 persons. But in the entire public service is 110,000 people. So that is 0.0%. But you all can start a fire in the Ministry of Finance and in the entire public service. So I want to challenge all the awardees in here today. Not just to, you have won something and it's admirable and well-deserved, and you have demonstrated the value that you add. But I'm going to challenge you to bring along 2 more persons with you next year. challenge the organizers to full out the whole ballroom and make it into an even bigger event, a gala event. You know, I hear the yes. Yeah, man. I hear that? Right? So we want to expand this as much as possible. One, Margaret Wheatley, a renowned leadership author, she said, in order to change a culture, you must first change the conversations. Right? So leadership is where the conversations begin. So we want to ask ourselves, again, some more hard questions here. What are the conversations we need to have today to spark lasting change? And more importantly, am I willing to lead those conversations? I can't depend on somebody else to do it. What am I going to do to bring about that change? Right? So this is something that we really need to pay attention to, especially as it relates to change, because that's a big impact on that. And what we want is a change that is good, because change can be good and bad, you know, and it can be easy and hard. But you would agree that most of the good change is hard, right? Yes, there are easy stuff that we can be done, but but we have to do some of the hard things too. And those, sorry, and those who are recognized here today, they didn't take the easy road. They would have done some things that would have, you know, they would probably, people probably would say, you know, why is she behaving like that? Thank you very much. She acting like it's her place, right? But as leaders, we need to not only have a position that we're trying to protect, but to also look at doing some things that are going to be uncomfortable, that it won't be popular, right? But will cause the kind of change. And not just to look what's in it for us, but to see how can I serve, how can I lead, how can I spread this fire, how can I take the first step in ensuring that our processes and our systems on this journey toward excellence is there to provide a platform for growth. So in terms of process improvement, it has to be designed in a way that it can deliver the service that you want. You can't have a broken system that's there to deliver excellent service. So you have to look at what the processes are and to fix it. Because guess what? Those processes matter. And we have seen it, we have heard it, that there are outdated processes, inefficiencies that cause many delays. A lot of things are manual, outdated, inadequate training, poor communication, and it varies in various degrees from department and ministries to ministries. But what are we really calling a delay, though? Have we defined that? Is it just as a matter of time? And I heard some examples today from those who came up, right? So imagine somebody's about to get married. Are they waiting on a scholarship? That could mean a whole year of somebody's life. For a business, it could be thousands or billions of dollars in a lost deal. So imagine the cost to society, but also imagine the positive impact that you can have by removing those delays from the system and what that can have on the lives of many. So there is a cost, ladies and gentlemen, for not doing service well. And that goes beyond the numbers, the blood pressure, the frustration, the anxieties. And for that, we really need to streamline and see how we can impact those lives, because in effect we'll be impacting our economy and our nation as well. So in addition to the hard skills of digitization and digitalization, The soft skills, I often say, are now the hard skills, where we need to focus on care and empathy, communication, adaptability. These are all very critical for service delivery today. A Harvard study done in 1995 said that high emotional intelligence, employees with high emotional intelligence outperform their peers in customer service scenarios. So that's one area that we need to focus on. Another study conducted by the Institute of Employment Studies revealed that soft skill training not only improves customer satisfaction interactions, but it also boosts employee morale and engagement. Two other issues that we have in the government service. So by focusing on the people, upskilling the persons in these soft areas, it's a win-win-win scenario. So we want to look more into that. So again, another hard question. Are outdated processes in your department holding you back? And what steps can you take? Yes. Right, that 30%, right? So what step can we take now to eliminate those bottlenecks and drive efficiency? And then guess what? Improvement starts with awareness. So leaders who recognize the gaps or the weaknesses would allow themselves to innovate. And the key is to be honest about that and not sit on our laurels, right? And measurement is going to be key in identifying that. So McKinsey in 2021 has found that organizations leveraging data analytics to understand customer needs can boost their satisfaction by 20 to 30%. So just by looking at the measurement and then focusing on what matters to the customer and not just what you feel like they need, but giving them what they want and more, above and beyond, right? Right. That alone can improve your customer satisfaction levels by 20 to 30%. So we can improve. We can improve our responsiveness and our effectiveness by using the data. So on the matter of innovation, we can't leave that out at all. And when you want to innovate, we have to look for uncommon solutions. And to find uncommon solutions, you have to look in uncommon places. So I remember interviewing somebody once, a friend of mine, and he doesn't live in Jamaica, and he said to me, you know, Tamar, there are so much that you can learn from anywhere you can think of. You know, and I often get my inspirations even when I'm on vacation. So I have learned something about my business from the baker in Bulgaria, for example, right? And you find that sometimes, so it's not necessarily in your field or a similar field that you're going to find the innovation. You have to look outside. And we can't be too risk averse if we want to be innovative. So we have to look beyond those usual suspects and look with a fresh eye. And sometimes we have to step back to get that perspective as well. And as Quincy Jones once said, now of leaders, if our actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, then we are leaders. So as leaders, we have to really inspire real, tangible change. We need to ask ourselves, am I leading my teams with a focus on continuous improvement? Am I a leader who believes in if it's not broke, I won't fix it mentality? Will I just accept that status quo, or will I build on that? Am I making decisions to drive processes towards excellence, or am I just managing the status quo? Right? So we don't want to have a feeling that we know everything and we have been there. You know, there is no new way. But everything can be substantially improved, and this should be our mantra as leaders. Because if we don't believe this, there will be no improvement. Right? So some more questions we can ask ourselves. Where is the bottleneck? So that system or process that's holding you back. What's the bottleneck in your workflow? What is the difference between your actual capacity and your theoretical capacity? That's a big one, right? And why is that? Why is there a gap there? Am I analyzing my daily outputs, or am I satisfied with vague averages? Because sometimes the averages can hide a number of things, you know. So we have to look closely at the numbers. And these questions are so important because being a leader is not about vision only. It's about driving those change through better systems. So on this path to service excellence, it lies in finding that sweet spot where we're neither overburdened with perfection, but are not too comfortable with mediocrity. It's about making the most of those moments. You know, you have to collect those small wins, those inches around us. And remember that success is not just one grand act, but it's a series of small victories. So just to give you some improvement, there's a rule called the 1% rule. Anybody have ever heard of it? 1% rule? I see some yeses. Right. So this is if we improve by 1%, this is what it can look like. Faster response time. If every civil servant responded to queries just 1% faster each day, by the end of the year, response times would significantly improve, leading to greater satisfaction by our citizens. Clearer communication. What if every department, I want you to think about it and imagine it in your brain. What if every department refined its internal communication by just 1%? There'll be fewer misunderstandings, clearer directions, and faster decision making, and no redundancies. Sometimes you find out a lot of people doing the same things. I need a lot of confusion, which wastes time. Reducing errors. By training staff to reduce errors by just 1%, the cumulative effect would be more streamlined operations, reduced time spending mistakes. Customer feedback. Imagine if each of us made it a priority to collect 1% more feedback from our citizens we serve every day. We would be armed with valuable insights that can help us to improve our processes and our services. So now ask ourselves, are we collecting those inches around us? By improving 1% every day, it compounds to 37% in 1 year. That's another, 30-odd% again that you can improve on. So the approach is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. So, what is your 1% that you're going to work on when you leave here? So we're challenging you, you know. You're being awarded, but we're further challenging you for next year. So these are not drastic changes, but incremental. And what we want to see is everyone leveling up, not only in this room, but beyond these walls, and to find that sweet spot and not stuck in that comfort zone, challenging the assumptions, confronting the weaknesses, and taking the action for improvement. So the time to act is now, as leaders, as supervisors, as people of Jamaica. So I want to congratulate all of today's awardees. You are torchbearers of excellence in your public service. But let's not stop here. Let's take it to the next level. Let's start a fire. Let's start it and ignite the whole in public service. And together, let's look at those inches. Let's improve 1% every day. Let's continue to drive Jamaica forward to a future defined by service excellence, effective leadership, innovation, and continuous improvement. Thank you all.
Wow. One more time for Mrs. Nelson. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that inspiring message to us. And thank you for challenging us to be the change that we want to see by improving our approach to service delivery, whether it's through innovation or system processes. And a small step is still a step. So we can definitely start applying that 1% rule to everything that we do, and then over time we'll start to see the changes. So thank you once again, Ms. Nelson. So after that inspiring address, we're going to have another item, another entertainment. You want some more music? Yes, okay. So our next performers this afternoon is some talented students from Arden High School. They are Nasa Graham and Ashley McCoskey. Please make them welcome at this time.
Good morning, everyone. So, after all the nice lectures, that's what I'm calling, we're all ready to rise above all the comments about poor customer service, because we're not going really nowhere, right? So, I'm rising, you're rising, we're all rising, yeah?
I was born strong, and I was made for this. See, I met so many hard times when I thought I couldn't make it. See, I had my trials when my pillow dried my eyes. Then the morning came and my wings took flight. I rise. See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. I rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still I rise. Some say it's a mystery how I still believe. You see, in spite of all I've been through, I can still push the wheel. See, I have a power, they can't see it with their eyes. It's a little thing called faith that makes broken wings fly. I rise. See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. I rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still I rise. Who can understand when just an ordinary man defies the odds and still has strength to win? I can make it. I can make it. I rise. You see, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. I rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still you rise. You rise. See, you're hurting but not broken. You're down but you won't die. You rise. You rise.
morning, everyone. All right, so I hope we take nice as encouragement and we will rise through everything. All right, so we're going to take it down a notch and I'm going to introduce you to the world of jazz, where you have one rule: follow me. Okay, let's listen up now. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Shooba buda dooba buda dooda buda buddy dooba. Oh, it don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is swing. Shooba buda booba buda dooda buda bidooba. Oh, it makes no difference if it's sweet or it's hard. So give it everything you've got. Oh, it don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is swing. Shooba buda dooba buda dooba buda buddy dooba. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I just want everyone to give Melly a tap now. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. All right, I love the cooperativeness. All right, let's listen now. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hard. See, give it everything you've got. Oh, it's on. Ooh. See, it makes no difference. Shoo-doo-be-doo-ba-da-ba-da-be-doo-doo-ba-ba-dee-da-ba-dee-doo-da. Oh, it makes no difference. It makes no difference. Shoo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Da-da-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba-dee-doo-ba. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. I want you, give it everything you have got. See, when you know that it don't mean nothing. Oh, shoo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-ba-ba-dee-da-da-dee-da-da. Oh, it makes no difference if it's sweet or it's hard. Give that rhythm everything you've got. Ooh. Shoo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-ba-ba-dee-da-ba. It don't mean give that everything you've got. Oh, it don't mean a thing. Shoo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-ba-ba-dee-doo-ba. Oh, it don't. Ooh. Welcome, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Wow, such beautiful voices. One more time again for Miss Nessa Graham and Ashley McCulsley, students from Arden High. Let me tell you, if I could sing, I would sing every day. Like, I would sing morning, noon, and night. But yes, very lovely voices right there. So we reached the exciting part of the program. You guess what part? Yes, we're going to be introducing the awards. Yes, the moment we've all been waiting for. So at this time, coming now is Miss Shanice Morris, Acting Director, Customer Service Branch, and Nina Brown, Customer Service Officer, who will be handling this segment of the program.
Okay, so we've reached the exciting part of the ceremony, which includes the awards. So, the first award I'll be announcing will be the Customer Service Excellence, Champion Award. Now, what does it mean to be a Service Excellence Champion? It means that your colleague, whoever you're working with, sees that you're providing exemplary service, and they nominated you. And the ministry staff had an opportunity to vote for you. So, if you guys were paying attention, you would know the top 5 nominees. The top 5 nominees for the Service Excellence Awards are Crystal Powell, Andrew Taylor, Otis Service, okay, Otis is not here today, Sharice Jones, okay, so without further ado, I'm sorry. Sorry, Sophia. I'm so sorry, Sophia. Sorry, Sophia. Sophia Bailey Bassett. So, without further ado, the winner of the Service Excellence Award is, drum roll please, Andrew Taylor. Okay, so moving on to the Service Excellence Leader Award. This award is given to the top performing agent who is performing extraordinarily on our service delivery platforms. Some of these channels includes the telephone channel, customer support portal, and our Qmatic visitor management tool. The winner of the Service Excellence Leader Award is, drumroll please, Jordan Earl. Okay. Okay. So the next category is the Director's Award. This award is given to persons who have successfully completed or training in customer service level 2 and supervisory management. It is a privilege to introduce a group of individuals who have demonstrated their dedication to personal and professional growth by successfully completing our training in both customer service level 2 and supervisory management. These programs are designed to deepen knowledge, refine skills, and enhance leadership abilities, ensuring that our teams are not only equipped to deliver excellent service, but also to inspire and guide others in doing same. These individuals have committed themselves to improving customer interactions and strengthening their management capabilities. Please join me in congratulating the awardees for Supervisory Level 2. So, we're going to start off with Semoy Dixon, Jody and Charles, she's not here today, but I'll make sure she gets her award. Andre Green, Crystal Powell, Nicola Westgarth Brown, Richard Dawes, Devon Goodrich, Nicole Henry, Camille Brown, Sarika Rose, Jody Ann Myers. Bridget Cameron, who is also not here, but I feel like it's necessary to still call their names because they've completed customer service level 2 training. There is also Sharianne Brett, who is not here. I'm so sorry, she doesn't work here anymore. And then there is Shanika Millwood Harris. Not here today. So we're moving on to the supervisor management level 3 group. And these are supervisors and managers who have dedicated their time to complete training. Thank you guys for participating, by the way. It's an honor to present these awards to you. Lisa Bent Dover. Come back. Raquel Gonzel. Maureen Edwards. Delia Watkis Morgan. Janelle Henry. Who's that? Who that, Johnny? Delia. That was Delia. Delia. Okay. Nicola Hall. Joy Lowe, who's not here today, with us. CJ Parchment. Wait, hold on. Oh, he's also not here today. I'm so sorry. She's not here today. Ryan Richardson. Norma McIntosh. Natasha Thomas. Jodianne Brown. Tamika Mallet. And that concludes Camille Rohn. Thank you so much, Anil Thomas, for your assistance. Now that concludes the Director's Award category. Thank you all. Big up Uno. Okay, so we're moving on to the FS Award for Customer Service Satisfaction. This award, the Financial Secretary's Award, is given to the division that achieved the highest score in our customer satisfaction survey. This year's award is particularly significant as we've transitioned the survey from an annual to biennial survey process, allowing divisions more time to prepare, refine their contact listings, and enhance the service delivery. This shift has given our team the opportunity to engage more deeply with our customers, ensuring that their voices are heard and their needs are met. The division receiving this award today exemplifies what can be accomplished with the focus and dedication. Their commitment to service excellence has resulted in outstanding feedback from customers they've served. The winner of the Financial Secretary's Award is, drum roll please, you think you know who the winner is? You might be shocked by this one. The Strategic Human Resource Management Division. And I'll ask Tanisha Grant to collect on behalf of the division. Okay. Okay, I know you guys were surprised by that one. So the Minister's Award. The Minister's Award in Service Delivery which recognizes a division that has set the standard for excellence in customer service through the efficient and accurate use of our customer support platforms. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to quickly address customer needs while maintaining accuracy is critical. This division has not only mastered the use of our platforms, but has gone above and beyond to ensure that every interaction delivers extraordinary service. Their innovative approach and commitment to leveraging technology have resulted in a seamless experience for customers they serve. Please join me in congratulating the division for the Minister's Award. To the Public Expenditure and Policy Coordination Division. Thank you, guys. That's it for me. Thank you all again for coming.
Wow. One more time for all the awardees. Yes, congratulations to everyone. And even if you weren't awarded this afternoon, just continue to do the work. Next year might be your time to shine. So continue putting in the work, right? Okay. All right, big up Sherm and PXPC every time. Okay, so we're at the end of our program this afternoon. But before we go, I want to thank the MOFPS team. Clap them for orchestrating this event. The Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for hosting us. Yes. And all the awardees for your hard work you continue to do for the ministry that is driven by service excellence, because that's our mantra. I also want to thank our GIS partners. They've been hard at work ensuring that the event is being streamed live. Yes, because our staff, they are watching us remotely. And I want to extend a big thank you to you for being here this afternoon and, engaging. So clap yourselves as well. Yes, so this has been the Ministry of Finance and the Public Services Service Excellence Awards. Okay, so I'm being signaled, but I'm not quite... Oh, Shaquille is going to come. She has one last item before we go.
Yes. We overlooked this amazing. Look at it. Woo. Oh my. We overlooked this amazing woven basket. Look at it. It looks good, right? Yes, this is for a keynote speaker, and we totally overlooked this one. Mr. O'Neill. What you say? Yeah. Thank you, Rochelle. We're saving the best for last. So, Mr. O'Neill, I want you to come and present it to her in true O'Neill fashion and style.
Well, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that what we received was a fantastic fair in terms of knowledge and wealth of information, yeah? And that we're going to progress our journeys collectively and individually, one at a time. Okay. We really thank you for coming and sharing, and we want to give this to you. I know it's just a small token, but it comes from a big heart of gratitude, right? There we go. Thank you so much.
Right, we save the best for last, right? Yes. Okay, so once again, thank you all for being here this morning. Please remain seated and wait to be served. Thank you once again.
Yes, it's me again. So ladies and gentlemen, in short order, your meal will be served. So you can feel free to remain seated. If you need to go and use the bathroom again, this is a great opportunity because we'll be serving soon and we want you guys to sit together and to eat and to just have a great time, right? All right, so your meals are coming soon. I'm turning off my okay, it's still working. All right, your meals are coming soon, ladies and gentlemen.